Que lo que mi gente, welcome back to Purely Walking. Your girl Ellie here, and today we're going to be continuing my Barrio series, which you all seem to love. Basically, it's where I go into a lower end or a very popular little neighborhood in Santo Domingo and show you what it looks like. So if you didn't know, I do have a few barrios already on my channel if you want to check those out. But today I'm going to start a little twist to the series where I show you barrios that are right in the middle of or right next to higher end neighborhoods. Today's barrio that I'm going to be showing you is a middle class to low class neighborhood called Manganagua, and it is located right beside a higher end neighborhood called Los Restauradores here in the Distrito Nacional, the National District of Santo Domingo. So let me explain something to you guys so that it can be clear. If you Google the word barrio and translate it into English, the translation would be neighborhood, right? But in Dominican Republic, we use the word barrio specifically to refer to these neighborhoods that are on the lower spectrum of economic class. So this is why barrios are characterized by poor urban planning. They have the narrower roads. They also have informal businesses here and there. They might also have different housing. So the houses would be of different materials such as wood and aluminum or metal type of roofs. Just, you know, there are middle to low class people living here, so that also shows up in the way the barrio is laid out. Basically, here you can see how this car has to back up in order to let the other cars pass because the roads are so narrow here. So just as an example of how this barrio is connected to a higher end neighborhood, as soon as we turn this road over here, you're gonna see how the houses start looking a little more high end and how the street starts looking wider and cleaner. So just let me cross this little pothole on the road. And as soon as I cross, you're gonna start to see the difference. Right after we cross here, this is a neighborhood known as Los Restauradores. So this is where Los Restauradores begins, and you can see how immediately the panorama is different. So turning back to Barrio Manganagua, you can see the stark difference between what you just saw at the beginning of Los Restauradores. I didn't even show you the entire sector, just the beginning of the little street. And you can see the wild difference between what a barrio is and what a sector or higher end sector would be in Dominican Republic. So something interesting to point out is the fact that barrios also differ in the way of socioeconomic means of their people. For example, Manganagua, as you can probably tell, the people have cars. Like they have, I see even SUVs parked here. So people here are not in extreme poverty by any means at all. These are just your everyday Dominican citizens trying to get by. There are, however, some barrios that are really dangerous, and they do have people living there that are in extreme poverty, and you see their houses that are very precarious type of living arrangements, but Manganagua is completely different. Another thing that I can tell characterizes houses here in the barrio is the fact that most houses do not have any parking spaces or garages for their vehicles, and the houses are literally built one next to another. Some are even attached to one another. So I inadvertently took a turn that drove me to Los Restauradores once more, and again, you are going to be able to tell right away when the houses start getting nicer, the streets start getting a little cleaner and a little bit more high-end. So I rolled down my window so you can hear the music that they're listening to, because these people here are having a lot of fun today.
Como dulce melodía esa noche, tu nombre penetró en mis sentidos y se metió tan adentro, que por eso salir no he podido. Me coloqué como si fuera tú de magia en el espacio colorido e imaginario. Si puedo entra el deseo de mis ansias y el ruego humedecido de tus tibios labios. Esta noche.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed this small tour of Barrio Manganagua here in Santo Domingo, and I hope you stay tuned to my channel because I will be filming a few other barrios that are right next to or right in the middle of higher end neighborhoods, so you can see the big difference between the two. So I hope you subscribe to my channel. Please hit that like button because I need that YouTube algorithm to help me out with these videos. So I hope to see you soon in the next one. This is me signing out. Bye.